When I was 18, my two uncles and I went to visit my grandma at her house. It was secluded, far from anything, just a small, quiet place beside a road that led up to the mountains. It was a famous mountain, one that people often visit in the winter when the snow's heavy. The area was peaceful, the only sounds being the occasional car passing by, fewer still in the summer. It was so quiet that it would have been shocking to see anyone walking by on foot. We arrived late one night, and after pulling up the driveway, we grabbed our flashlights — it was pitch black outside — and entered the house. My grandma greeted us warmly, and we settled in for a nice visit. My dog, Alex, and my uncle's dog, who was a little older and calmer, were happy to be there, running around in the vast garden, playing all day. The house itself was beautiful, like something from a storybook. When you first entered, there was a gate leading to a marble path. On either side, the gardens surrounded the house, lush and green. It felt like a small paradise. Once you followed the path, you reached the main door, and inside it was cozy and warm. One night, while we were all sitting in the living room watching TV, the dogs suddenly ran off together. My uncle warned me that the gate might not be closed, so I went after them to make sure they didn't escape. When I reached the gate, I saw them standing there, growling at something in the darkness. My heart skipped a beat. "Who's there?" I called out, but got no response. The dogs kept growling, then barking, their bodies tense, their muscles straining against the leash. I couldn't hold them back as they suddenly lunged into the dark. I heard them biting something, someone, and I could just barely make out a suppressed grunt of pain. It was faint, but it sent a chill down my spine. Panicking, I bolted back inside to tell my uncles that the dogs had bitten someone. We grabbed our flashlights and rushed outside, calling out to whoever might be there. But there was no reply. We searched the yard, looking around, and that's when we saw the blood, drops of it leading to a tree. At the base of the tree, the dogs were sitting calmly like nothing had happened. My dog had blood in his mouth. I turned to my uncles. Maybe he bit someone, and that person's hiding in fear. We kept calling out, asking if anyone needed help, offering emergency services, but no one answered. A strange, unsettling quiet filled the air, and we all just wanted to go back inside. My uncles went in first, bringing the other dog with them, and I followed shortly after with mine. I was a bit behind because I had to close the gate. As I locked it, I started heading toward the main door, leash in hand, when suddenly I was yanked backward. I turned, confused, and saw my dog sitting by the door, staring at it. "Alex, get over here," I called, but he wouldn't move. That's when I heard it, a whisper, low, breathy, coming from the darkness. "Alex. Alex. Alex." 4 times, each in a shuddering breath. I didn't hesitate. I ran as fast as I could, pulling Alex along with me, and slammed the door shut behind us. I didn't even tell my uncles about the voice. That's when they told me, "Your dog has been bitten in the mouth." To my horror, the blood I had seen earlier was my dog's. I couldn't stop shaking. What the hell could fight off 2 dogs? Dogs who could take down anything and bite one of them without us even seeing it.